Welcome to Tomorrow's World Today, a show dedicated to the discovery of innovation and cutting-edge technology. We showcase the latest developments from the greatest companies and smartest people in the world. Tomorrow's ideas are out there. And through our journey of inspiration, we will create a plan for the park of the future. This is Inventionland World Headquarters. Here now is George Davison.
Oh, hey, Jackie, good morning.
Oh, good morning.
You know what? This morning, on the way to work, did you hear about that child that they found?
No, I didn't. What happened?
There was a missing child. It got me doing some research this morning, and it got me thinking about the technology behind all this. You know, they have those Amber Alerts on the highways. They tell you the color and make of the car.
Yeah, or they come up on your phone. I always try to take notice of them when they come up because, you know, maybe I know someone or something.
Yeah.
Is that how they found the child?
Well, I'm not sure exactly all the details as to how they found the child, but I mean, I can't even imagine if that was my child or your child on the poster.
No, George, I can't even go there thinking about that, but I've got to think that this technology helps the authorities find the child faster, don't you?
You know what? I would think it would too. I'm looking at where we are today, and I don't know how it all started, and where is the technology right now? I just want to know, is there anything we could possibly do to help?
Okay, it sounds like you want me to do a little more investigation on this.
Yes, exactly. I think that should be your next mission.
All right, well, let me do a little bit more research, and then I'll get after it.
Thanks, Jackie.
You got it.
I'm here in West Palm Beach to learn more about how missing children are tracked and found. I'm meeting up with Callahan Walsh, who unfortunately is no stranger to the world of missing children. His family founded the NCMEC, or the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. We're gonna go inside and see how this growing technology is finding and saving these missing kids. Well, it's nice to actually be sitting across from you because I feel like I've known you after watching your family on America's Most Wanted, and now you're starring in your own show called In Pursuit. Can you tell me a little bit more about that show?
Yeah, I'm honored to join my father out there hunting the bad guys, doing what he used to do for so many years on America's Most Wanted. Now this new show, In Pursuit, with John Walsh on Investigation Discovery, still out there profiling wanted fugitives, getting some great recoveries, and trying to make communities safer.
Wow, so you grew up with this as part of your life. It's a sad story, and you have a very close personal connection with that. Tell me more about that.
I do. My brother Adam went missing in 1981, and back then there was no national reporting mechanism. There was no organization to help families, to help parents of missing children. So my parents co-founded the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, an organization that leads the forefront of the fight to end child exploitation, to fight child victimization, and to help recover missing children.
Oh, it's such an important mission that you're on. You mentioned your partners that are involved in this. Can you tell me more about them?
Some of these partners are allowing us to do things that we never dreamed of doing in the past. A lot of people remember us as the milk carton folks, right? They would see our missing children on the back of their milk carton in the morning. But we're able to now put so many more images out there. I mean, we're literally circulating these images in the billions. And the ATOM program is a way that we can send all of these images out of our missing children in targeted and geo-specific areas. We don't want people to become desensitized to these images of our missing children. It's so important. We really need to be geo-fenced and geo-targeted. And so LexisNexis Risk Solutions has allowed us to be able to do that with an incredible platform that they've built from the ground up. The ATOM program is a great example of harnessing technology in a way that we can help reunite families quicker than ever before.
So when this system first began, the alerts were just sent out to local businesses and authorities through fax machine. But now, with technology, it's available to the whole general public.
Anybody who signs up for the program will receive these alerts.
Wow.
We actually have Trish from LexisNexis Risk Solutions here, and she's giving a demo, so would you like to go check it out?
I would love to.
Awesome, let's go.
Great.
Jackie's going to be seeing our operational divisions. We have 22 federally funded programs that we operate here. Everything from our forensic services to our poster distribution to what we're able to do on the cyber tip line and our missing children's division. Our case analysts are working day and night with law enforcement and families trying to recover these kids, trying to stop exploitation, trying to prevent child victimization. There's so much that's done here, and for her to be here to shine some well-deserved light on the operations here, I think it's a great thing. Being the best kept secret isn't great, and I think this is a wonderful opportunity for us to talk about the amazing things that are done here on a day-to-day basis.
It's so nice to meet you. Thank you so much for having me.
It's nice to be here. Nice to meet you. I'm here to talk about the ATOM program. We have a dedicated website that they use on a daily basis, and it's geocoded. So when a child goes missing, They create a poster, they upload it to the website, and using Google Maps, they can drill down a specific location and target those alerts within minutes.
With a certain radius.
Yes.
So tell me more about the targeting of the system.
The nice thing about the ADAM program, and one of its strongest features, is the geocoding. So if the call center gets a lead and a child is missing in Atlanta, Georgia, the center can quickly use the Google Maps feature that's in the program, drill down to a specific city and state area of Atlanta, Georgia, and then target specific categories where they think that child may be. Could it be if the child is in need of medical attention, then they can target children's hospitals. If they believe that they're en route down a highway corridor, we can target a highway corridor with a highway search.
So it's not just Atlanta in general. Everybody in Atlanta is not getting an alert. It's a specific radius.
Yes, the key feature about this program is targeting. These are America's children that are missing, and anybody can sign up at adamprogram.com and receive alerts on their smartphone.
I want to get the alerts. I would love to help.
All it takes is just one person to notice, one person to be aware, and one person to take action. Today, Jackie and I talked about the ADAM program, how critical of a resource it is for the National Center of Missing Exploited Children, and a hot case just came into the call center. So Jackie is gonna go follow Patty, and she's gonna walk her through exactly what happens when you need to send out a missing child alert.
Hi, Jackie. How's your trip?
Hi, George. It's going well. I just met with the folks at ADAM. I know it's a little bit early to be calling you and updating you on the mission, but they're putting me on a case, and I have no idea what's about to happen.
Wait a minute. Wait, they're putting you on a case?
Basically, they're just letting me follow along from start to finish. I'll update you on the rest when we get back to the control room.
All right, Jackie. I'll see you when you get back here.
Sounds good.
So this is actually the call center where everything comes in for the first time.
Yes.
Got it.
So when we first get a case, we call the parents or social services and law enforcement. We can confirm all the child's physical description. We then work on creating a poster. Once the poster is created, we send to the parents and law enforcement, and then work on sending the poster out through our photo partners to the targeted area that we pick. All right, so we're gonna type in Alexandria because that is where the children went missing from. And we're gonna do a 40-mile radius just so we can make sure that we're hitting enough recipients to get their poster out. And then we click the categories that we want to. So we'll do law enforcement, we'll do all entertainment, we'll do medical centers.
This may be a silly question, but why don't you just select all of them?
Because we have so many cases and so many categories, we want to use the best categories that would pinpoint where the children could be.
So this is the targeting that you guys were talking about earlier.
Yes. The categories are based on like what the child's into, like if they go to the malls, if they're known to visit hotels or motels, if they get their nails done. So that's how the program works. And since we also believe that they might be traveling to Baltimore and Harrisburg, we're also gonna do a highway search.
This is what Trish was talking about with the corridor tracking.
Yes.
Got it.
You can pick a location of where they could have started and where they are going, and pick locations or categories to go in that area so that the poster is being distributed in multiple cities along the highway.
So what exactly happened with this case?
The children's father took the children from their mother and won't return them. All right, now that we sent the alert out, we just have to wait and see what tips come in.
Okay, that's it.
All right.
Yeah.
I hope that Jackie can see that the ADAM program is very effective in locating missing children and that more people should be signed up for this program. All it takes is for someone to share it and to be on the lookout for a missing child.
Hi, this is Stephanie. Hold on a second. You're calling from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and you believe you've seen all 4 kids in your store. Okay, great. We'll be back in touch momentarily. Thank you so much.
Amy,
Yes.
we just got a hot lead on the Smith children from an ADAM poster. All the information's in the system.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. I'll call Detective Taylor. Dealing with these cases never really gets easier on the emotional side, but on the side of working the case, it gets easier because you learn tricks to work the cases.
This is Patty. How may I help you? hold on 1 second. And where exactly did you see them? And you thought they looked a little disheveled? And your name? And your phone number? Okay, thank you so much for giving us the details, and we'll let law enforcement know. Thank you. Bye.
You're sending out law enforcement to the address? Awesome. Oh, hold on just a second.
Hi, I received some information on the Smith children also out of Harrisburg.
Just got another hot lead from the ADAM program. With the ADAM program, we've already recovered over 180 cases, so that's why it's important for more people to sign up. Oh, you found them? Such great news. Thank you for letting me know. Bye. They found them at the Father's Cabin in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
And this was all
through the ADAM program.
through the ADAM program?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So the best part now is we get to mark recovered on the screen.
That's gotta be the best feeling ever.
It's the most rewarding part of my job.
Oh, that's awesome.
So this is what it looks like.
That is phenomenal.
I think Jackie was very impressed with the ADAM program and how fast that it recovered the children. So as her being a mom, I think she'll go home right now and sign up.
Now I'm continuing my journey on children's safety and wellness. We thought it'd be a good idea to come up to Burlington, Vermont at the Echo Museum. Here on Lake Champlain, I'm meeting up with two all-star doctors, Dr. Han and Dr. Kilpatrick. They are revolutionizing the world of children's supplements and integrative healthcare for children. Hi, good morning.
Hi.
I'm Jackie.
Adam, it's great to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Hey, Jackie, I'm Matt. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you guys for having me here.
Yeah.
This is such a
Yes,
wonderful
welcome.
setting.
This is a great place for kids. We're here to talk about supplements for kids. It's just a perfect setting for what we want to do.
What we're trying to do with Little Da Vinci is empower kids from the inside out. Da Vinci has been around for about 50 years. They're one of the more trusted supplement companies out there. The formulations are based on science and based on research and the studies that have been done on specific nutrients and compounds. Right now, the need is greater than ever for kids to have very high quality supplements.
Tell me exactly what Little Da Vinci is.
Well, Little Da Vinci is a concept that we came up with looking at how to bring nutritional supplements to kids. I'm a pediatric kidney doctor who got involved in integrative care. One of the basic concepts that I've had is that children have a lot of wellness, and that the concept of healthcare really needs to shift from disease management to healthcare. And we realized there wasn't a lot of really good products out there for children. A lot was built for adults. And we said, hey, let's put this together. And we had to make something that tasted good because we're talking about kids. We had to make something that they would take, which is really important. And we wanted to make sure that we had in it good stuff that was good for them.
I love that you're coming from a perspective where you're treating from a healthy standpoint. Give the children a good foundation of health.
Yes, that's the whole essence of it. We have a healthcare system that's really based on disease. And the fact is that can't be how the healthcare system can work in order for patients to be healthy. You have to be healthy to deal with your disease, not the other way around. So we got together and said, let's work on this. Let's see if we can change this. We have to change the world, essentially.
So tell me a little bit more about the marriage between Western medicine and Eastern medicine, because it's not very often that they communicate that well together.
Part of the job is to realize that we're not that far apart. And one of the things I say to docs all the time when I'm speaking to them about this is, do you believe that nutrition is important in your patient's health?
Yes.
Do you believe that exercise is important and movement is important in your patient's health?
Of course.
Do you believe that stress reduction is important in your patient's health?
Absolutely.
They all nod. Every one of them nods.
Right.
And I said, so you're an integrative doctor. You may not realize it, but we all have the same basic concepts. And if we start with that concept, that we all have those essential principles of health, then we can work from there. How do we maximize that health for these kids? How do we maximize this for them? We know right now our food sources are lacking in some of the nutritions. We know that the current standard American diet doesn't have in it what we need. And based on that, we need to help use these things to help promote brain health, their immune responses, their gut health, all the things that we like to look at.
So what exactly is in your supplements? Because let's be honest, you go to a health food store and in the kids' vitamin department, there's a whole shelf. What makes you guys different?
We approach this line as if it were an adult line, which when you see that shelf of kids' vitamins, usually those vitamins have been formulated from the standpoint of kids might not need as much. Well, Our philosophy is kids need just as much and sometimes even more.
Right.
So that's how we formulated them.
There were products out there that in order to get a really good amount, if you will, of the product, you had to eat the whole bottle. And so we finally said, you know, that's really not okay. We also wanted to make them as clean as we could. We wanted to make sure that these were not filled with lots of sugars and things of that nature. We wanted to make it so that this was good for kids just in general.
All of these formulas were formulated based on data, evidence, science. So there are studies associated with the levels that we include.
Right.
So if we include a certain level of B vitamin, it's because it was written somewhere in a published journal that that's the most beneficial.
Tell me, how big is this product line?
Ultimately, this product line is going to be 15 products. We have a handful of products in the next room. We can go take a look.
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
Yeah, great. Yeah, we'll go talk about it. The concept of this is really about promoting health rather than just treating disease. And if we can promote more health, then by definition, we are going to improve outcomes related to disease. And that's really what our goal is.
We're going to show Jackie the little Da Vinci line. It's going to be 15 formulas. We have 9 so far. It's based on science. It's based on research. And my children really like the way they taste. The Calm. That is a liquid formulation of L-theanine.
L-theanine is excellent. It actually is a product that comes from green tea. It's the calming part of tea. It helps sort of calm people, and it's a wonderful thing to take. So this is chewable vitamin C. Lots of people are using vitamin C for immune responses and overall health and wellness. I actually use it a lot. There's a number of patients out there that are iron deficient right now, and it helps to increase the iron absorption.
The Focus is a combination of minerals and vitamins that help with brain health and focus. And then we have our chewable kid biotic. It's actually a profile of probiotics and digestive enzymes. And then we have the Mighty Bites, which is a ready-to-eat powder. What we did here is you can take a powder, you put it in a drink, and you mix it up. A lot of times that becomes a nuisance for parents, and they're just trying to get their kids ready for school in the morning.
Right.
And what you can do is you can take the scoop down the hatch and it dissolves quickly.
Yeah, anything that makes it faster
I know,
in the morning.
I know.
Instead of trying to convince your 4-year-old to drink the whole glass,
Yep.
you just take a spoonful.
Yep. And it also has body-ready forms of B vitamins, which are immediately taken up and utilized by the body, which again, kids need now more than ever.
Next, we have the Kid Omega. This is the omega-3 supplement. It's a very important fat for our brain. And the biggest problem is it doesn't taste good. And the ones that do taste good don't have any omega-3s in them.
Our team has worked very, very hard to make this taste amazing. In fact, I gave it to my kids. I didn't tell them what it was, and they had no idea it was fish oil.
Really?
Yep, no idea.
For parents, this will be just amazing because to get them to take the omega-3s and get the dose in is really important.
Next, we actually have a chewable zinc. Zinc is traditionally used for immune support, but
there's a lot of information coming out on brain development, brain health, emotional health. The chewable preparation tastes good. I found it to be much more palatable.
So the last product we have here is the liposomal melatonin. For sleep support, it's a liposomal liquid, which means it's a fat-based liquid. Took the melatonin and we actually encapsulated it in fat for better absorption, so it works much quicker. If you take a melatonin supplement, typically it can take up to 2 or 3 hours for it to work.
I don't think anyone wants to wait 2 to 3 hours to put their children to bed.
No, so that makes it a perfect preparation for kids.
Got it. And how is this administered?
It's a pump.
Just spray it on the tongue?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
so easy.
It's so easy, and it's really great for the kids this way because, you know, when you have kids, there's a lot of oppositional defiance with our kids, as we know.
Yes.
To be able to get them to take something as simple as a simple spray that tastes good is really important.
Right, just add it to the nighttime routine.
Yeah.
Bath, bedtime story, a little spritz of that, and nighty-night. Got it. Good stuff, guys.
What you see right now is available right now. How you get them, it's exclusively through healthcare practitioners, but we have set it up so the steps necessary for a parent to get these for their kids are as easy and seamless as possible.
I think the most important aspect of this is we're really talking about a way for children to really have their health promoted rather than focusing on disease. And I think that by doing this through promoting health, we change the healthcare model, and that's what we're really shooting for.
Hey, Jackie, welcome back.
Thank you.
How was your trip?
It was good. It was crazy, and I just came from the airport because I wanted to share this information with you as soon as possible.
Whoa, it sounds pretty intense.
Honestly, it was the most intense trip you've ever sent me on. You know, I learned a lot about the flow of information of what happens when a child goes missing and then how to optimize the speed of the alert to get it out into the world. But really, just spending a few days diving into what it's like having a missing child was really scary.
That is scary. I remember back in the day when it was just like a milk carton with a little picture of a child and it said missing on it. And then I remember like a poster that would be in the gas station, and I think it was all sent around by fax machine.
These days, everyone's kind of worried about being too connected to their phones or their mobile devices. This is a perfect example of how that connectivity can be a really good thing. And that's why your present for this trip, George, is that I'm going to sign you up to receive alerts right now.
Oh my gosh, that's a great gift. If I can play a role in helping any family get reunited, you can count me in.
Well, it's pretty easy to do. Let me show you how it's done. We're gonna go to this website. Okay, and then see how you can help. We're just gonna click on that.
All right.
All right, now you gotta just put your information in.
Thanks, Jackie.
You're welcome.